right, now just because your furnace is old does not mean it shouldn't work anymore. It shouldn't keep you warm and toasty all winter long, of course.
Absolutely. In this week's How-To segment, Jeff Lee from Mechanical Heating and Cooling shows us what we can do to keep our furnaces in good shape all winter long.
Having an old furnace conk out on you in the middle of winter time is no fun at all. Aside from being cold, your pipes could freeze, and that can lead to a whole other world of problems. Today we're going to show you how to be prepared, how to save money, and possibly how to make that old furnace last a few years longer. What I'm referring to is what's called a furnace reconditioning. A furnace reconditioning is a little bit more thorough than your average tune-up or clean-up. And Steve, our technician here, maybe you can tell me a couple of the things that you're doing to recondition this old furnace.
Well, one of the things we're doing is we're inspecting the heat exchanger. What I'm looking for is any breaches or cracks in the heat exchanger, which are safety issues.
Okay, now cracks in the heat exchanger, that can lead, to my knowledge, to carbon monoxide poisoning. That can be
correct.
Potentially life-threatening. Very good. Very important. What else do you do?
Well, we're going to remove the flame sensor, and we're going to clean that up to make sure that this is always operating at peak performance. We're going to clean the burners. A little bit of dust can actually affect your efficiency.
I've heard of people, when it comes to the burners, and I think this is a burner-related issue, people talking about their furnace booming when it comes on.
Yeah, generally that happens when you've got plugged orifices, which are right at the tips of the burners, or the ends of the burners getting dirty, and then it causes a delayed ignition.
And there you get the boom. Okay, yep. What else do you do on the furnace?
Well, we're going to check the amp draws on everything, make sure all the motors are within their tolerance as far as how many amps they're drawing.
How about gas pressure? Is that important for us at all?
Very, very important. As equipment gets older, they're going to fall out of spec, so we want to make sure that we're always checking that every year and making sure that it's kind of right where it needs to be.
One other thing, I've heard people talking about not getting as much airflow as they need. Could this be something wrong with the blower motor?
Not always. Usually it's airflow issues tend to be like filtration.
Huh?
Blower motors don't usually stop moving air. Something causes them to prevent the air from going through.
Ah, gotcha. Well, Steve, I'll let you get back to work here. Good information. I appreciate that. Since we're getting so close to the heating season, it may not be a bad idea to start thinking about having your furnace reconditioned. You'll save money, you'll stay a lot more comfortable, and you'll also keep your family healthy and safe. For Fox 2 How-To, I'm Jeff Lee.
And for more on Jeff Lee and Mechanical Heating and Cooling, and to watch more of Jeff's money-saving tips, you can head to myfoxdetroit.com and click on the Money page.